The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air.
About to kill me.
Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz.
Wow.
Street lamps flickering like burnt-out stars were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows. My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories.
Okay.
This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a 3-ring special. 3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer.
Excellent.
A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman, the embodiment of vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind.
2 women is a pattern, but...
The usual peace in vaudeville was off-kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days. There was a stark tension, a raw fear that danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
I mean, you're the detective, so... Okay. Well, that was a bit of a punch and get into it. Hey everybody, Sketch back with more Gaming Disabled, the series where a nearly blind chick attempts to play video games and ends up just wandering around aimlessly for a couple of hours. And if you ever wanted to know just how blind I am, shut one eye and put a pane of frosted glass in front of the other one, and that'll give you a rough idea. And yes, I am running out of ideas to give an example of that, so we'll hash up one of the old ones. Today I'm here to play a game called Vaudeville. Now, channel supporter Superghost UK has been badgering me and begging me to play this for quite some time now, and I won't lie, I'm a little apprehensive about playing this. This is a AI a very AI supported game, and I have issues with the state of just how AI is being used at this point, and theft of existing art and stuff like that. And I don't know, I kind of get the idea that this necessarily isn't going down that route, that it is its own stuff, but I don't know, I'm always a bit squirrely, but Superghost really hyped this one, and I know Emma Thorne played it over on her Little Duck channel. I didn't watch it. I don't really watch her Little Duck gameplay that much, but yeah, I'm really curious about it. I am curious as a creative person how this works, and I'm loving the aesthetic of this kind of 20s, 30s kind of film noir-esque. We don't get many since LA Noir kind of bombed. We just don't have many of these kind of detective games anymore. There's going to be a load of people in the comments. Please feel free to correct me, but there's going to be a lot of comments probably saying, "Oh, hello." Been attacked by a wild shadow. She's like, I'm here too, so everybody say hi to Shadow. Yeah, no, there's probably a lot in the indie space, but there's not many that I've encountered, sorry. I will say I'm not impressed with this menu system though. One, it is a nightmare to try and shut this program down. Two, options-wise, you want bare bones. I've seen bare bones on some games, but this, no audio settings, which is a nightmare because this game is loud. I've had so much issue trying to balance stuff out on like OBS and stuff to get the right recording levels. And there's no other And everything. This. You want to know how bad my sight is? All I can see here is grey. If you told me there was text on there, I would tell you there's no way. That's just a grey screen with a couple darker squares on it. I don't see any text on there at all. This is, yeah, not very good. So, not impressed so much, and that is as bare bones as the options get. So, yeah, not impressed with that. No accessibility, barely anything. So, I guess we'll see how this works. Like I say, it's a detective game. I believe we're going to be doing investigations, and maybe the suspects and that talk via the AI program and stuff like that. Let's just give it a try, I guess. Ooh, I got a trophy for clicking on a button. Yay! Okay. Ooh, what? 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 Oh, we're having trouble already. Police station. Oh god, I'm having X-Files game flashbacks. Yes? I'm getting all the trophies, wow. Hello?
Welcome, Detective Martini. It pains me to admit, but we really need your help this time. Thank you for coming to assist us with the 3 murder cases that have occurred in our city.
I am so bored.
Constable Jones and I are here to provide you with any information you may need.
If you say so. Thank you.
I'm afraid the details of these murders are quite gruesome. It seems the victims were all found with their throats slit and their bodies were left in public places around town. It's a despicable act and we must bring the perpetrator to justice. We've been working tirelessly to gather evidence and track down leads, but so far, we haven't had much luck. Hopefully, with your expertise, we can finally make some headway in this case.
What can you tell me about the case?
We have no concrete information on who the murderer is at this point. However, based on the similarities in the crime scenes and the modus operandi, I suspect there may be more than one murderer involved in these heinous acts. It's a disturbing thought, but it's crucial for us to consider all possibilities in our investigation.
Who are the victims?
The victims were Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. Maria was a 23-year-old blonde with a Scandinavian look. Nicola was a 35-year-old man known for his charitable work in the community. Haley was a 28-year-old aspiring actress. It's a tragedy that such promising lives were cut short in such a brutal manner. This case has left me feeling disgusted, Detective.
Did the victims know each other?
There is no evidence to suggest that the victims knew each other, but we are exploring all possible connections to establish a link between them. It's a perplexing situation, and I hope your fresh perspective can shed some light on this grim puzzle.
Can you show me the case files?
Detective Martini, the autopsy report from the coroner is ready. You'll find Coroner Ixtaberia at the morgue. I'll mark it on your map. They're expecting you and are authorized to share all details of the autopsies with you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Detective. Remember, time is of the essence in this case. Let's work together to bring justice to those poor souls and put an end to this madness.
What about if I want to have a cup of coffee?
I don't have time to lose with this nonsense.
I got an itchy ass!
Well, scratch it somewhere else. This is a police station, not a scratching post. Let's focus on solving these murders, shall we?
Yes, Chief. Let's go to the morgue.
Good idea. Let's head to the board and review all the information we have.
What's the board?
Time to put our minds to
deaf?
work and crack this case wide open.
I said morgue, you deaf arsehole!
Let's keep the focus on the investigation, Detective. We'll get to the bottom of this together.
I said let's go to the morgue.
Ah, yes, of course. Head to the morgue where Coroner Ixtaberia is waiting for you. They have the autopsy reports ready and are authorized to share all details with you. Time to dig into those grim findings and see if they can lead us closer to solving this case.
Where's the board?
The investigation board is right this way, Detective. Follow me, let's unravel this mystery together.
Okay, let's go.
Time is ticking, Detective. No time to waste on trivial matters. Let's get to work and crack this case wide open. Onwards to the board where we'll piece this puzzle together.
How? Wait, how do I go to the board? I'm sorry. Wait, I was not expecting this. It's giving me no chance to even, like, make a silly comment or something. It's just like, no, I'm listening to you constantly, bitch. Where is this board? Oh, we'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. Oh no. It's a little broken. Oh no, we're gonna get our inner, Oh, okay, so this is how we get to our how am I supposed to know what to ask? My god. I've seen GT Live play Suck Up, which is where you have to kind of use a lot of psychology to get into people's houses as a vampire. I mean, I can put my CSI Criminal Minds hat on here, investigation. This is hilarious. This guy though, because obviously it's AI, he's so bored. He's like, yes, please stop talking about your itchy asshole. Where is this board? How do I go there? Oh, wait, no, I want to... No, don't want to quit. My god. I'm not that stuck already. Right, I guess we go... Oh, thank god, I can talk wherever I want now. Hang on. Right, we need to figure out where the... How do we go to the board? Oh, gold. Oh. Eh. Okay. How? Dude, how do we go to the board? I'm so confused. Let's go to the board. Is it that? God, that's so faint. Oh my god. Or are these just the case files? I did ask him for the files. Investigate. God, with the tiniest possible writing. Go to police station and ask Chief Gretzky to scratch your ass. It will be hilarious. About the murders, okay? Yay me. I did that. What? Okay. This is not what I was after. I am so confused. Should I ask him, like, if he's single? I actually don't know how to get to the investigation board. There is a door opening over and over again, though, which is hilarious. Oh, there's an arrow there. Oh, that's just for the map. No, I want to... I'm confused. I'm confused. Wait, I'm confused. What am I doing? Accuse? Can I accuse Chief Gretzky? That'd be hilarious. He does seem completely unaffected by everything. Let's go to the morgue. This would be hilarious. Oh, hello. click the... Okay. Hello, I'm Detective Martini.
Ah, Detective Martini, I've been expecting you. Chief Gretzky gave me a heads up about your arrival. How may I be of assistance in this unfortunate circumstance?
What can you tell me about your findings?
Regrettably, I must report that the cause of death remains undetermined at present. However, the body was indeed moved post-mortem, which complicates matters. Further investigation is required before definitive conclusions can be drawn. How may I assist you further?
A better job would be good. Wow, you suck. I did an autopsy, but... Have you run toxicology screens?
Yes, we've run the standard toxicology screens. The results are not yet available, but I anticipate them within the next few days. Is there a specific substance you suspect might be involved? I'll ensure our tests cover it.
The victims may have been drugged.
Understood, Detective. I'll personally ensure that our tests include a thorough examination for any potential substances that may have caused such a state. I'm afraid I can't provide more details at this time, but rest assured, I'll keep you updated on any significant findings.
Have you performed internal autopsies?
Indeed, I've conducted internal autopsies on all the victims.
It's fine.
Unfortunately, the results aren't conclusive yet, as further tests are needed. However, I can confirm that Maria Jansen's body showed signs of a brutal attack, possibly by an animal. I'm sorry I can't provide more specific details at this time, but I assure you, I'm doing everything in my power to shed light on these tragic events.
Were the animal bites pre- or post-mortem?
The animal bites were inflicted prior to Maria Jansen's death, based on the presence of hemorrhage and contusions around the bite marks. This indicates that she was still alive when attacked. I'm afraid there's not much more I can disclose at this time, but I'm committed to finding answers.
You are the worst
Detective
pathologist ever. Okay. Are there any trace evidence on the bodies?
Trace evidence has been collected from all victims, including fibers, hairs, and other potential clues. These items have been sent for further analysis to our forensics lab.
I know my stuff.
I'm unable to provide specific details at this time, but I assure you that we're working diligently to uncover any leads that could help identify the perpetrator of these heinous acts.
Okay. You know, the ironic thing right now is this camera is resting on a tripod, and the DVD set I had it resting on is too thin for the legs of the tripod. So I've got my hidden evidence forensic science book underneath this tripod. So appropriate or what? Okay. You are still the worst pathologist, so I'm just saying. Although this is like 19400. We had a doofer. We did have a doofer. How do we look at our evidence file? Because this thing right now is kind of garbage. Enter title. No, I don't wanna. What is going on here? Right. Investigate. Okay. Wow. The deepest of... I know, but all these people are morons. And this one definitely has an itchy ass. You do look like you're out of Skyrim, though. I'm just saying. What more should we ask? So it looks like they might have fought back. So the drugging thing might not be a thing, to be honest. Personally, I kind of just want to sit here and ask dumb questions. Like, are you subscribed to Sketch? Oh, go on, we gotta. Have you ever heard of Sketchny on YouTube?
I regret to inform you that I am unfamiliar with this YouTube or sketch you speak of. Detective, my focus lies within the realm of Vaudeville and its inhabitants,
Fuck off!
leaving little time for such external distractions.
Oh, wow.
Now, returning to our investigation, how may I further assist you?
Go check out sketchy channels. I need to get my hours and my subscribers up. Do you have photos of the crime scene?
Yes, Detective, photographs were taken at each crime scene. They are currently being analyzed by our forensics team, but I can certainly share them with you. The first victim, Maria Jansen, was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville, right beside the popular bar, Coral. Shall I show you her position on the map?
Yes, please.
Here's where Maria Jansen was found. As for Nicola Grossman, her body was discovered in the morning outside Pascal's grocery shop. Allow me to show you on the map. The poor woman was killed by a stab to the back of the neck with a butcher's knife.
Wow.
The time of death is estimated to be between April 14th, between 9 p.m. and midnight.
Were there any signs that the bodies had been moved?
In Maria Jansen's case, lividity patterns indicate that her body was moved post-mortem. Additionally, there are signs of dragging near her apartment and outside of the bar, Coral. As for Nicola Grossman, her positioning near Pascal's grocery shop appears unnatural and staged. Blood spatter analysis suggests that she was not killed at the location where she was found.
Okay, so they were killed somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So they were killed somewhere else. I still don't want to talk to you because you're not subscribed, but, oh my god, it scared the shit out of me, cat. I just looked up and there was this black figure in front of me. What should I be asking you? Shadow, your tail is right in front of the camera, I'm just saying. Yeah, back up. Beep, 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 beep. Do you have a question for the pathologist? Oh, you just want to sit down right there? Okay, fine. Enjoy. Oh. Have their clothing been checked for evidence?
Yes, Detective, their clothing has been thoroughly examined for any
English
evidence.
language.
Fibers, hairs, and other potential clues were collected and sent to our forensics lab for further analysis.
Do you have the details for your forensic lab?
Our forensic lab is located within Vaudeville's police department.
How much time is it suspected that between time of death and the body being found?
Time of death estimates vary for each victim. Maria Jansen's body was found around 6 hours after her estimated time of death.
Okay.
While Nicola Grossman's body was discovered approximately 3 to 6 hours post-mortem. I'm afraid more specific details aren't available at this time,
That's
but
fine.
rest assured,
I'm being
we're doing
annoying now
everything
at this
possible
point,
to
be
narrow
honest.
down these time frames.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help.
You're most welcome, Detective. It's my pleasure to assist you in any way possible. Should you have further questions or require additional information, please don't hesitate to ask. My utmost priority is to ensure that justice prevails and to provide closure to those affected by these horrific events.
Are you the only pathologist working this case?
No, Detective, while I'm leading this investigation, there's a team of skilled pathologists working alongside me. We collaborate closely to ensure thorough and accurate findings.
Good, because you're pretty shitty, to be honest. And you're not subscribed. So, cool. Cool. I don't know what I gained there, but, okay. But I am interested by the fact that the bodies were moved. Oh wow, look, we have all the new things. I keep zooming in and that does nothing for me. Pascal's Groceries. What was it important about Pascal's Groceries? Can we go get coffee there? Let's go have a look at this. I don't know what it is. I get trophies though. So. Hello! Who are you? Are you bored of standing there? Hi, Amy Pond. Please don't kill me. Hello. I'm Detective Carbine.
Hi there.
Oh, no, I'm not.
It's so nice to see you.
Okay.
I can't thank you enough for helping
Please.
us with Haley's case.
I'm not
If there's
interested in
anything you
sex,
need
I
from me,
promise.
just let me know.
What can you tell
Of
me
course,
about Haley?
Detective. How can I assist you today? Anything to help solve Haley's case, you know that. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. How can I assist you today, Detective? Anything you need to know about Haley or anything else, I'm here to help.
What can you tell me about Haley?
Haley was such a wonderful person. She was so talented and full of life. We both came from Northern Europe to pursue our dreams in Vaudeville.
Northern
I can't
Europe?
believe she's gone now.
Yeah, can totally tell
Is
by the
there something
accent, can't you?
specific you'd like to know about her, Detective?
Was she a lady of the night? Was she a good worker?
Absolutely, Detective. She was one of the best dancers we had here at Coral. Always punctual, always professional,
She was a
and always bringing
stripper.
joy to the stage. Her performances were truly magical. It's such a shame what happened to her.
Did she have any people following her?
Not that I know of, Detective. She was popular among the audience and fellow performers, but I never noticed anyone following her or behaving suspiciously around her. She was always surrounded by friends and admirers, but nothing out of the ordinary.
There was nobody obsessed with her in any way?
No, Detective, I don't recall anyone being obsessed with her. She had many admirers and fans, but nothing that raised any red flags. It was all very normal and friendly.
Did she have a boyfriend?
No, Detective, as far as I know, Haley wasn't dating anyone at the time. We were also focused on our careers that there wasn't much time for romance. It's sad, but that's how it was.
Were you two involved?
No, Detective. We were just good friends and colleagues. We supported each other in our careers and shared a common background. I'm
That's
really
what they
going
all
to miss
say.
her.
Yeah. You sound kind of bored, to be honest. Shadow has left her fur everywhere. When was the last time you saw her?
The last time I saw her was the night before You know, we were both working at Coral that night. She was her usual bright and cheerful self, full of energy and passion
That's
for
what they all say.
dancing.
Okay.
It's hard to believe that was the last time I saw her alive.
Was she alone when you last saw her?
No, Detective. She wasn't alone. She was with some other dancers and performers, enjoying a night out after work. We all had a great time together, laughing and
Okay.
dancing. It's a memory I'll cherish forever, even though it's now tainted by what happened to her.
Even though you might have killed her. Okay. Have you heard about the other murders?
Yes, Detective. I've heard about them.
Okay.
It's scary to think that they all happen nearby here. It makes me wonder if
Sus.
any of us are safe anymore.
Your hair is sus.
I just
I'm
hope
just
you
saying.
catch whoever is responsible soon.
You don't care. Did you know any of the other victims?
No, Detective. I didn't know them personally. We all work in different areas of Vaudeville, so our paths didn't cross much.
Okay.
But I feel for their families and friends. It's a terrible thing to happen to anyone.
Did you ever see the other victims here at Coral?
No, Detective. I never saw them at Coral.
Okay.
As far as I know,
that means
they didn't work
nothing. They
here or
could've-
frequent this place.
Okay.
But I can't say for sure, as I don't know much about them or their lives outside of Vaudeville. It's a big world out there, and I'm still trying to find my place in it.
I'm curious how big this town is, to be honest. What should I be asking her? I'm not an expert at this. Do you provide services other than dancing here?
Yes, Detective.
I want to know what kind of
Besides
establishment
dancing,
it is.
I also work as a bartender here at Coral.
Okay.
It's a fun and dynamic job, and I get to meet so many
So
interesting
it's just
people from
dancing
all
and
over the world.
there's no back
Plus,
rooms?
it helps me pay my bills while I pursue my dream of becoming a professional ballerina.
That was not expected. Don't judge a book, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I should be asking. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. Please call if you think of anything that might help.
Of course, Detective. I'll do my best to help in any way I can. And please take care of yourself too. This is a dangerous time for all of us.
I'm a detective.
If you ever want to
Excuse
talk
me.
or need a break
I'm
from all
Detective
this,
Martini.
you're welcome here at Coral. We could even dance a little to lighten the mood. Just remember, we're all in this together, and we'll get through it together too.
Coming on to me! Okay! Are you coming on to me?
No, Detective. I'm just trying to
Lies.
be friendly and supportive.
Lies!
I know this case must be tough on you, and I want you to know that you're not alone. We're
You got
all
a
here
special
for
back
you,
row.
and we appreciate everything you're doing to keep us safe.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you ever need a break or a friendly ear, don't hesitate to drop by Coral. We'll always be here for
Fuck
you.
Chief Gretzky, though. Okay, well, I'm leaving you because you're weirding me out. I didn't get any information from you whatsoever. Oh, I didn't ask her if she's heard of Sketchney. Let's see what this place is. Hello? This woman might actually kill me. I'm just saying. I don't want... Hello? There's something going on over there. I'm right in front of you. Good afternoon. I'm Detective Martini. What's your name?
Hello, Detective. I'm Marina.
Marina Curtis?
No, just plain old Marina. You know, like the sea.
I didn't mean to not press the button. Okay. Who are you? Wait, where? Did you find a body?
I didn't find any bodies, Detective. But I did find myself in the spotlight, didn't I? You've heard of my burlesque performances, haven't you? They're quite the spectacle.
Your burlesque performances?
You've seen it, Detective. People come from every corner
You're
of
accusing
Europe
me
to
of
see
something.
it.
I have no clue what you're
Not
talking
just
about.
a performance.
I don't
it's
even
an
know why I'm
experience.
here.
But let's not get too carried away. You didn't come here to discuss my art, did you?
You're very confident, considering there's murders happening.
Confidence is my middle name, Detective. But even the bravest of us have our fears. It's a dangerous world out there, isn't it? But enough about that. Tell me, Detective, what brings you to our little corner of Vaudeville?
Have you heard about the recent murders? I don't even know why I'm here.
Murders, Detective. In vaudeville, the thought sends a shiver down my spine. But fear not, my performances will continue to dazzle and
Oh,
delight.
well,
After all,
priorities.
the show must go on, right?
The show must go on! Sorry, had to. Are you talking about Queen?
Queen Detective. Oh, you mean the band? No, I was referring to the phrase, the show must go on. It's a sentiment that rings true in our world of performance. But if you're a fan of their music, perhaps we have more in common than I thought.
Oh, I can see why he wanted me to stream this. Oh my god. Oh, I might have to cut this video short so that I can stream the rest of this. We'll be here for years. Oh, we're gonna get around on our musical taste. I don't even know why I'm here with this woman. Why was this place added to my... She's completely oblivious. I don't remember the names of the victims. I really should make a note of this. Oh, you're talking about the band. Oh yeah. Is that literally all I've got to interact with? Am I missing something on this screen? Which I don't know. No, not right now, please. Let's go over here. Hello? You're very short. Either that or the other women I've encountered are exceptionally tall. That and that hat, just not doing it for you. Hello, I'm Detective Martini. What's your name?
Oh, how do you do, Detective? I'm Mrs. Emily Potter. Charming
Mrs.?
to make your
You
acquaintance.
sound about 12.
Quite the bustling scene here at Pascal's, isn't it? One can find such delightful curiosities from all corners of the world. And how may I assist you today?
How old are you? You sound very young.
Detective, one does not simply ask a lady her age.
What?
But I suppose I can indulge your curiosity. I've
Where did
graced
your
this
frame
earth for
rates go?
precisely 38 years. And might I say, I've spent them quite well. Thank you very much. Now, Detective, what brings you to Pascal's today?
I'm so... No. AI, you need to learn. That is not the voice of a 38-year-old woman. Regardless of what decade she's living in. That is a 10-year-old. 38 years. Okay. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Also, where did your frame rates go? I'm sorry, it seems kind of important. Stop fiddling with your hat. Have you heard about the murders in Vaudeville?
Murders, you say? Such a grim topic for a sunny day like this.
Oh, these people know nothing.
I'm afraid I'm not one for morbid tales, dear Detective.
Well,
My
why am I
interests
talking to
lie
you
in
then?
the finer things, a delicate pastry, perhaps, or a fine piece of lace. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to my shopping.
Why am I talking to you then? Can I talk to the store owner instead of you?
Of course, you may speak with Pascal. He's usually found near the counter, attending to his customers with utmost dedication. I do hope you find what you're looking for, Detective.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been to Coral?
Coral, you say? I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell, dear.
I'm sorry, I'm only 10
There are
years
so
old.
many places in our lovely Vaudeville. It's hard to keep
It's
track.
not that big a town.
Now, if you'll excuse
Have you
me,
seen the
I must
map?
be on my way. So many things to do, people to see.
What are you buying today? What are you buying?
Today, I'm simply browsing for some fresh produce and perhaps a new recipe or two. Haskell's always has the most exquisite ingredients, you know. It's a shame about my late husband, Victor. He never appreciated the finer things in life as I do.
Did you kill him?
But enough about that. I
Whoa,
mustn't dwell
whoa,
on
this
the
is a whole
past.
other story.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bridge game to attend.
You wanted to go shopping, bitch. When did Victor die?
Dear me, one would think it's only just happened, the way it still pains me. My beloved Victor passed away just last month, during our trip to India. It was such a dreadful shock, the flu taking him so suddenly. I still can't quite believe he's gone. If you'll excuse
you
me,
just
I
answered my
must
follow-up
compose
question.
myself.
Is talking to me that... Is talking to me startling you?
Not at all, dear. I'm just not
Stop
quite
calling me
myself
dear,
since
it's
Victor's
weird.
passing. It's a difficult time, you
I
understand.
can't talk to anybody. Oh man!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must be going. So many things to do, places to be.
Okay. What? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Let's go talk to the chief, shall we? You can select your favorite languages. Well, no, I don't need to do that. I just want to, I don't know, get somewhere. Has any of the forensic evidence been looked at yet?
I'm afraid I don't have that information at hand, but what I can tell you is that the autopsy report from the coroner is ready. You can find Coroner Extaberia at the morgue.
I've already done
I'll
that.
mark it on your map,
I've
and I'll
already done
inform
that.
them that you're coming to visit
I've
and
already
are
done that.
authorized to view
Shush.
the details of the autopsies. It's grim work, but it might just be what we need to crack this case wide open.
Wait, I know. The morgue said that all the bodies had been moved from their murder places. Were any vehicles found at the scenes?
That's a disturbing detail indeed. It seems like our killer is playing a twisted game with us. We'll have to stay sharp and piece together all these clues to catch them before they strike again.
Well, first off,
Keep
give
your
me a
wits
chance to
about you,
ask my
detective. We're
question.
dealing with a cunning adversary.
You suck. Just saying. Did anybody witness a vehicle at the crime scene?
Unfortunately, we don't have any witnesses who saw a vehicle at the crime scenes.
You people
It's
suck.
like this murderer is a ghost slipping in and out without a trace.
It's
But
Super
we'll
Ghost!
get to the bottom of
Oh,
this,
that explains
detective.
so much.
We always do.
Yeah, when you can look a bit more interested. I'm confused. I want to know if our lady at the shop. Did you know Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Grossman, you say? Yes, I believe I've had brief contact with him in various situations. He was never a friend, per se. Such a tragic end for him, don't you think? But alas, one cannot dwell
Whoa.
on such matters. Life must go on.
Whoa!
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Whoa! You said you knew nothing about murders. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, no, what a shame. Yeah, okay. Sus. I suspect this woman immediately. It's her hat. It's doing it. That's what's doing it. Was Nicola married?
I'm afraid I couldn't say, Detective. I never took much interest in Mr. Grossman's personal life.
Where did you know Nicola from?
We crossed paths on occasion, but our interactions were never more than casual encounters in social settings.
Did you know Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen, yes, she was a socialite, wasn't she?
Did you ever speak with Maria?
Indeed, we had a few brief conversations at social events. She was quite the lively spirit, if you recall.
Did you meet with Maria outside of social events?
No, Detective. Our interactions were limited to the occasional social gathering.
Do you know if she was in a relationship?
I'm afraid my knowledge on that matter is rather limited, Detective. Our conversations were never quite so personal.
Okay. I'm more bothered about this. Do you think aggressive lady, my possible dominatrix who loves Queen, did you know Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Grossman, detective. Oh, the investor. His name has been whispered around Vaudeville lately. Such a shame, isn't it? But life goes on, and so does the show.
Wait, again, you said you knew nothing about any murders. So, liar, liar, pants on fire. Did you ever meet Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen, detective. Yes, the socialite.
Stop saying
Such a tragedy. But life is full of unexpected turns, isn't it?
God,
It's important to stay strong and keep moving forward.
this woman is
But enough
sus.
about that. Tell me more about yourself, detective.
Are you coming on to me? Are you coming on to me?
Coming on to you, detective. Oh, perish the thought. I'm simply expressing my affection for your company. But alas, duty calls. My performance is about to begin. As they say, the show must go on. Perhaps we can continue this conversation another time.
Coming on to me. Could you offer me a dance?
A dance, detective. My apologies, but my dance is for the audience tonight. But perhaps one day, if the stars align, you might get a private show.
Woo!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a show to do. The spotlight awaits.
Myself a dance. Oh yeah. With the lady who's gonna kill me between her thighs. Okay. I am at a loss. And I feel like I've been doing this long enough. So I am going to pause this there and continue this in live streams. Because hopefully there I will get some help from the chat. But me playing this on my own at the moment, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank on... I don't know if I'm missing something mechanics-wise, or what I should be asking and stuff, or how to move around more than that one scene. If there's more people I can ask in this place especially. This lady who's like 10 years old, passing for 38, is bothering me, to be honest. But I'm going to stop there. Obviously, accessibility-wise, there's not much. You're talking more than anything else. But I am really struggling. A lot of these HUD elements are very difficult. I mean, they're clear here, but to me, they just look like blocks, and that's not the game's fault. But when you get into this, I'm completely confused how to use this. The fact that it's not full screen or that. And just controls-wise, it's a bit... Like, you can't just click escape to get out of something or whatever. It's a bit... I'm a bit all over the place about that. I think it's a fascinating idea. And I love this implementation of voice commands for then the AI to respond to you. I love especially a game like this where... Especially, like, I think that's why I thrived in, like, the morgue scene, where I knew what to look for and what evidence to seek and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun, and like I say, as somebody who loves this kind of subject matter and that, I'm really fascinated by this, but I do feel like I could do with some backup. So I'm going to throw out to Super Ghost that they had better make sure they are in chat when I stream this to help out. I can't really say much accessibility-wise if I'm talking about it from a gaming disabled point of view. It's a bit gack, to be honest. Just navigating it and stuff like that. But I would really love to see people's thoughts down below, especially... it's funny because I think the podcast I do with Just Another Guy and Magic Merv, we're going to talk about AI implementations at some point. Probably... I mean, I'm recording this before we record this week's chat, so podcast. Yeah, if you're curious about my thoughts on this kind of thing, I'll probably be talking about that next Monday on the Not If You Can Hear Me podcast. So I thought I'd plug that while I'm here. But yeah, no, please share your thoughts on this game. What you think about the implementation? I think it's hilarious. There are so many silly options here. I've been quite serious for this video because I will be here for hours otherwise, just asking dumb questions. But if you want to check out more, please watch my stream whenever I live stream it, probably this weekend. But thank you so much for watching. Please share your thoughts down below. Take care, stay awesome, and I'll see you somewhere down the line.